these extra days before Maryland to kind of get Syracuse and all the excitement and all that out of your system?
I mean, I think so. It's just the way the schedule breaks. You know, you use it to get your rest and then extra time to prepare and, you know, really use it to improve. I think that's the key when you have a bye week or these longer breaks. Will you use it to improve, whether that's, you know, physically, mentally, skill development, but getting to work and fine-tuning those areas that sometimes when you're playing every 2 or 3 days, you can't take as much time on specialized things. So that's the advantage of it.
When you look with a critical eye, where are some of the spots where you guys still can improve?
I mean, I think it's, you know, you always get extra work shooting. You work on adding a wrinkle, areas that you've seen in games. You know, we got beat off the dribble a couple of times in ways we usually don't, so you can work on your slides, blockouts. There's just areas that it's different for each guy, so you can kind of individualize certain areas for the guys. But you know, again, we've been playing solid, but I think there's a couple of things that will specify with certain players and go that way.
The secret's kind of out on the national scale with this team now and the way you're playing. Do you worry at all about guys maybe getting swept up in that a little bit more? Or, like we've said before, guys have done a pretty good job.
I mean, if you respect the game and you respect your opponent, that's all you need to worry about and playing. To sit there in front of them and stand there and warn them, hey, don't read your press, just respect the game, respect your opponent, work to get better. And I think that's where we're at. I respect them enough. They've are playing in a certain way, and they should just continue it. It's taken a while to get there, and now the challenge is to do it at the highest level with that kind of respect.
Looking ahead to Maryland, I know they're, just in terms of a talent perspective, I know they're a team you have a lot of respect for.
Certainly, yeah. They had us on the ropes here, and you watching the things they can do. It'll be the last ACC regular season game for them. That's always a charged atmosphere. So, you know, going in there, we'll have to play a good game, nothing different, and we'll need this time to prepare for them.
Do you pay much attention to what you guys may be seeded in the NCAA tournament, and if that you might be a little bit higher, you'll be playing in Raleigh, a little closer to home. Does that help you guys a little bit?
I really don't. I think it's way too early to worry about that, and I think it's this year maybe more than other years. You could probably take, well, you know, 1 and 2 are pretty established. And a few of them are established, but you could take probably 20 of the teams that are ranked in the top 20, put them in a hat, pull at a number, and there's very little separation or difference between them. It's just who's hot, you know, who's playing. So the seeding this year in the NCAA tournament rankings, I don't think they're as significant perhaps as they've been in years past.
And if you guys do get to play in Raleigh, would that be nice, just being a little closer to home?
Sure. I mean, I didn't even know there was a site in Raleigh, but yeah, I guess if it can be closer to home, that'd be great. There's too much stuff in between then, and so I'm really not concerned about where or when. I'm just thankful what happened on Saturday and trying to get better for what's next. You know, again, if our fans can see it, that's always good. So our fans have been real good to us, so the more that are there, the better for us.
And how